All right, welcome back to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So I gotta put this into context of what just happened and what it is that they tried to do, right? You gotta understand the psychology of the white racists, right? Particularly when they see you as a threat, right? You could be a possible messiah, right? That's their claim, right? That's the FBI. Go look at the document. And so what they'll try to do again is to test your resolve, to test your strength, to test your fortitude, right? And they wouldn't send a white man to do it, right? They'll get a black Sambo like this fool, right? So I went upstairs to take my daughter back to the store because it got the wrong sandwich, and he walked, he walked by because he know I'm going to say something, right? Because he told Pam that he got something for me or whatever. So I want to talk to him just to, iron it and say, listen, scratch all of that. I ain't with all of that. But then he gets start getting all ignorant and, because again, they're paying him, right? They're egging him on to such and such. So this is where you see all of this and hoopla, hoopla, hoopla. He's talking all this shit. I'm going to blast you. Like he got a gun. He ain't got no gun. But what it is that they want to engage in me and him fighting, right? So they can call the cops because they gotta have a reason to come and try to arrest me, right? And again, I talk about how this is what they do. This is how they engage you so that they can remove you from society because they know what they've done to you. They know the lies. They know that they've microchipped you, and the fact that you're speaking out against it even more and more is giving them more and more reason to try to get rid of you, right? But like I said, this is what they're gonna have to do, okay? Because again, when you know how they think, see, they don't know how you think. They can only assume how you think because of how they condition us, right? But when you start to get in your right mind, in your African-centered mind, right, and you do that by, as I said, African-centered mind, you're using the sirens in the background. So this is what I talk about. Any one of us black people who come into our awakening, right, and particularly how they do the stuff when we were younger, right, how they, if you look at particularly even today, that young men and young women are more sexualized more than ever, right? In terms of, you find more and more black women engaging in bisexuality, more and more black men engaging in bisexuality. They did the studies on college campuses, particularly in HBCUs, right? Historically black colleges, that young black college women are having a relationship with bisexual men. And they know that these men are bisexual because they want a sassy man, right? They want a sassy, that's what they said, they want a sassy man. They want a man who's like their girlfriend, okay? Who's not masculine. So what happened when you have a society, particularly in the black community, where the vast majority of our men are no longer masculine, but are sassy, feminine, right? See, again, the fear of the white male, the white racist male, of strong, masculine, heterosexual male is a threat to them. Is a threat, right? And they've spent years, decades, planning exactly what it is that they're going to do to us. And I'll talk about this, okay? When they say black men or black boys are super predators, I understand what it is that they're saying. When they use this lingo, meaning that they're going to create within our mind, the minds of our young children, to be exactly that. When they call women to a black woman and they said, these black women are what the Bible called them, Jezebels, right? Because this is what they used to call black women, Jezebels. So what do you think they do? They create in the mindset of black women to be exactly that. Now you see how black women are behaving, how they're acting, right? You meet them, they want you to pay their bills. You just go on a first date, they want you to pay for their kids, the babysitter for their kids and all this stuff, right? So this is what they've done to us, all right? And again, the psychology and the mindset in which they've given us is called menticide. It is a deliberate use of psychology to instill negative behavior, negative thinking patterns within a group of people, right? So it's cultural genocide, okay? But we're not looking at that because, again, too many of us are in the church. We are in the church, right? They're having conferences, psychological conferences, psychiatric conferences, all this stuff. We're not there in mass. Only 4% of psychologists in America are black. 4 or 7%, something like that, are black, right? So the very tools that they use against us, they won't allow us into those fields. Why? They wouldn't. If they want to keep doing what they do to us, they keep us out of those fields. In the technology sector, they don't want us into those fields. Why? Because we're going to learn and know exactly what it is that they're doing and the technology that they've developed. Because we might even develop those same technology to defend ourselves. Right? So they don't want that. So again, you must understand what's going on. So for people like this dude outside, like I said, I was trying to talk to him in a rational manner to squash things, but the way how they've been targeting me lately, and because I keep exposing what it is that they're doing, so they're gonna come at me even harder. But they gotta understand, I'm gonna keep doing more videos. I'm gonna keep exposing them. So keep on coming, because what you are doing is you are giving me more resolve. What you are doing is you are giving me more fire. Right? Okay? I'm even more solidified in understanding that this is my purpose and this is what I must do. So you have done that. So the more you attack me, keep going. Keep going. Because I'm only going to get better. Better at doing the research, better at explaining things to people, better exposing your lies and speaking the truth. So you keep on. You keep on. Talk to you guys in the next video.